So this one isn't like a box. But when I made it controversial because of the guys, welcome back to my channel. If you can't tell by my voice, today is officially launch day. So behind the scenes of this actual launch, you can go ahead and watch that next week. Today I'm just gonna go run over a few of the products. Now, as you know, if you follow me on my social media platform, Chloe George Designs, you know that I like things vintage yet minimal. I called it a classic brand, but it's almost like a grand millennial brand. I like things clean and minimal when it comes to stationery and accessories and things like that. But I'm also on the creative journaling type that likes things to look vintage and old. I love dark academia, actually academia completely, anything that relates to books and that vintage style. And you're gonna see that running theme throughout each of my products. Hopefully there are some fun things, and my fun collection, I think I might possibly name it something, and I'm gonna pick my daughter's. She's like the fun, more outgoing one of us. Not that I'm not outgoing and not that she's not sort of an introvert herself, but she has a more young-ish nature to where she loves color. Like, she can wear the greens and the hot pinks, and I'm like, yeah, beige, black, and white is my go-to. If you know, you know. You know I'm a neutral girl. So I think that part of the collection, since it's a little veered off from what I typically go to, I think I'm gonna name it possibly after her. We'll see what happens, but for now I'm just gonna offer them now because I love them. And the main reason is because this summer when I spent it in New York City, I was around her a lot, and we carried our water bottles everywhere, or I should say I carried my water bottle everywhere in the New York City streets because I was walking a lot. I needed water, and for me it was also a form of protection, if you will. So I carried this like metal water bottle, except the one I had was black, which I actually stole from my son, so I ended up having to get myself one. Typically I wouldn't go for pink, but it was either this or like, I think a hot purple doesn't even make sense. I think it was like some other color that I just wasn't feeling, so I was like, you know what, I'll just get the pink. It's for the gym really, and for when I go out for my walks. But it's the same bottle. It's from Walmart. It's like $7 or $8. And so I wanted some kind of fun stickers. Like, I don't, you know, when I'm walking and I'm in the gym, I don't necessarily need my water bottle to be pinned up. So I think that's what the collections for the water bottles are going to be, something fun and quirky, something completely outside of my brand. So I don't really want to be known for these stickers, but they are definitely going to be there. So let me introduce you to the collection. I'm actually going to insert B-roll of the actual products up close, because sometimes when I show it like this, it just comes off really ugly. So I'm going to start off with our seasonal sticker sheet, which is the Cozy in Fall. I think I showed this in a previous studio vlog. But I wanted something a little different. When we think of fall and autumn, we always think of browns and oranges and burnt reds and things like that. So I wanted to do something a little different, and this is the pink cozy collection. Again, I'm gonna insert the b-roll, but I don't know, like, I wanted something completely different, so I kind of chose this like muted pink with like this olivey type of green, and I'm gonna show you where this green came from actually. So the green in here was actually inspired by these stems. I'm not sure where I got these. I want to say Hearth and Hand Magnolia from Target. I don't know if the camera is washing it out, but it's like this muted olivey green, but it does have some hints. I'm gonna show you right now. It has some hints of like pink. You can see pink through there, and purple, and like light purple. So as you can see, that is what inspired this collection. So I always, when I come up with event designs, interior designs, color palettes, I always start first with things in my home that I love. And when I looked at this, that's what inspired this fall collection. We only have a limited amount because I didn't want to print too many, because again, they're seasonal. And now onto our more permanent collection. I'm a lover of music, so these vintage music boxes or radios or speakers inspired this. So this one isn't like an older classic radio, and it just says good vibes on it. And this makes me think of like the 1960s with that vintage speaker style. And I actually do have one in my living room. Actually, I have two. So I have my Marshalls, which looks a little vintage, and then I have this other one that I got from actually Harf and Hand from Target. It was about $30. It's a small one. It's not super loud, but it's just the aesthetic of it inspired this. And then because I am a 80s 90s baby, I had to include the boombox. But when I made this boombox, even though again I'm not into the pinks and hot pinks and bright colors, there was something that this needed to have a lot of those retro colors, kind of like when I did my back to school retro digital stickers. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll insert that here as well. So I kind of wanted to give an homage to that, so I did those. As you can start to see, the collection is based around me and the things that I like. So I love old school vintage things, and I love typewriters. When I get in my office, I need to search for an antique vintage typewriter, and so because I love writing, reading, storytelling, all the things, I made a vintage typewriter. And then at the top it just says stories are meant to be written, which I absolutely love. This is book travert, which I am, and then I'm a lover of all things books and coffee, so books and coffee. I wanted to do a typewriter that was a little girly, so I did the write your own story, inspirational, motivational. You can put this on your computer, even your water bottle if you wanted to. Then I have, because you know I'm a digital planner, one with a girl that says emotional support iPad, which to be honest I wasn't gonna sell this. This was actually for my club members, but I was like, you know what, let's bring it to the shop for other people to enjoy as well. Then I have, of course, the emotional support water bottle that you saw me put on my water bottle here. Again, something else that talks to me, coffee time. I'm an ebook reader. I have to pick my poison when it comes to collecting, right? I love music, and I used to have a big CD collection, and now I'm going into the more LP vinyl records, and so I've started to collect that. So I was like, okay, I can't have books and that. And to be quite honest, I read a lot in my bed, and I just hate holding the book. And then it was starting to affect my vision, like the print. So with a Kindle, obviously I can make the print bigger or smaller depending on the book I'm reading. I have to have a light on, so I love it. So I walk around with my Kindle all over. I take it on appointments. I read it while I'm waiting for an appointment, waiting for anything really. So I made an emotional support Kindle sticker because that's my jam. This one is one more page. It's like, if you're a book lover, you know this. When you get lost in your books, you just, you know, you have like 5 minutes to go do something, but you're like, oh my god, one more page. Or even to go to bed, you're like, one more page, one more page. With the Kindle, you can see how long it's going to take you to finish that chapter you're in. So sometimes I'm like, oh, this is 10 more minutes. I could do 10 more minutes. So this is kind of for that. There was this quote that I saw, I don't remember how long ago, but it said dreaming in something, and I've commandeered it. I've used it for everything. So I've used it for when I'm dreaming of being in Italy. So it's, that one is dreaming in Italiano, and this one is, oops, it's upside down. This one is dreaming in books. So sticker sheet that includes some of the stickers that I just showed and a few different ones. Like it has like a coffee cup, always romanticize your life, and dreaming in books is in here. And then it has one that says I have no shelf control. And so this is for book lovers. If you're a book lover and you've seen like those reading journals where the girlies kind of like journal it out and make it all pretty and put stickers, I kind of made that with that intent. I don't myself do it. I do my reading journals digitally. If you want to see my digital reading journal, I'll show that to you in another video, so just let me know down below. But anyway, this is the stickers that you can use for it. And alongside that, I made that same sticker into a bookmark. So it says stories are meant to be written, and in the back it just says done. And then I literally just got my shipment of the new stickers that says I don't watch porn, I read it like a fucking lady. And I know this one's gonna be a bit controversial because of the curse word, but I just think it makes a good gift for that romance reader that loves to read spicy books, because you know they're kind of like a, in the book world, it makes sense. So I love these. This is actually the second reprint, because the first one they just messed up the printing. They forgot to round the corners. It was just a hot mess. So these I freaking love. These just actually came in as well, and these are, I got another kind of cute quote, inspirational. You can stick it on literally anything, and this one says messages, the universe, do it for you, not them. This is the cutest one. This is just so cute. The next one is my brother's drawing of Kay. So if you order anything from me, Kay, she's gonna be all over your boxes. She's gonna show up from time to time during my content, because she's a special character drawn by my brother for me, which she kind of resembles me. Well, she was used in my likeness, obviously. Her name is Kay, like K-A-Y, and her last name is G, like G-E-E, which is my initials, blah, 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 yada, yada, you get it. So this is one of her poses that I had him make for me, and it just says, busy manifesting my dreams. And what you can do with this, what I envisioned for this for you, you can do what you want, right? But what I envisioned was sticking this to the back of your laptop, to where instead of saying like HP or Mac, you can hide that logo. And when you open up your laptop, you know, let's say you're in a coffee shop, you know, people will know that you're busy manifesting your dreams. And I love her. I love this sticker. This is my favorite, so yay. I literally just got it. I'm unwrapping it as we speak. It's, again, if you like to creative journal, which I do, but again, I do it digitally. I really think I'm gonna dabble in creative journaling on paper, because it just looks so pretty, so satisfying. It's just beautiful. So this collection, which is called Journal With Me, and it just has some vintage looking things on it. I used, again, the Always Romanticize Your Life from the sticker sheet, but I just made it a little bit larger. And I have like some vintage pieces, something that says journal, another one like a vintage fountain pen, an ink and feather pen thing, I forgot what this was called, two journals, like two vintage journals, one up here with like a background and one down here. It looks more like dark academia, which I think I'm gonna make a collection for that. And then just some things that you can layer on with like your washi tape. You can put these on top. So absolutely love this. And that's it, guys. I really hope that you will check out my shop. I'm gonna make sure that I link it down below. If you ever forget what it is, it's literally just my name, chloegeorge.com. Simple as that. There's no designs after, it's just chloegeorge.com. My Instagram is chloegeorgedesigns, but my website, I just kept it super simple, just chloegeorge. So chloegeorge.com, you can find the shop and everything that I've listed. Also remember that I do make digital stickers. I post my digital stickers on Etsy and my website, but my website is the only place that you'll find these physical stickers. I just thought that it was just easier for me to keep these two kind of worlds a little bit separate. But again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for even shopping for one thing from my little small shop. If you like this video and want to see more behind the scenes of me running this business and everything that goes through it, just stay tuned. Make sure that you subscribe, like this video, leave me a comment of what you would like to see from me as far as like the behind the scenes of my studio. I know some people have already asked about the Notion setup for the sticker business, and that's something that I'm still kind of working out the kinks on how it's going to work for me. So I think I want to give it another month before I actually fully invest in recording that video for you, because I don't want something that you won't be able to use. And plus I want to switch up a few things, and I can't offer it until, you know, it kind of makes sense. If it doesn't make sense for me, it doesn't work, I'm not gonna share it with you. So just again, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for supporting me, for liking my posts on Instagram and TikTok. Follow me on TikTok because it's very like stale, like only only 300 followers. Like, I know we can do better. This community is bigger than that. So thank you so much again for watching, and I'll check you out shortly. Let's put all this junk away. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. My store is open. My store is open.